You're watching Sooner Football with Brent Venables from the Mathis Home Studio. Mathis Home, your official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics.
Now Burton in motion. Handoff Roberts, met at the line. Omosigo, ball's loose, picked up, it's Billy! Billy down the sidelines! Billy Bowman into the end zone! House it! Billy Bowman, scoop and score! Oh, mama! The ball squirted out of the pile, out of the hands of Jamal Roberts, and Billy Bowman, like he's done his entire career, was there to make the big play.
Welcome to Sooner Football with head coach Brent Venables, presented by Mathis Home. Coach, what a wild game, taking this one on the chin up here in Missouri, 30-23. Where do you begin in a game that I guess there were 41 second-half points and basically, 12 at half?
Yeah, just turnovers, obviously, were how all that happened. And I just was heartbroken for the players.
Yeah.
You know, and I know the coaches live and die in it too. You know, it's some unfortunate set of circumstances. You have a touchdown lead there with 2 minutes left on the clock, and they go all the way down the field. You know, they had a great drive started there. They hit a slant on us, and our guys, man, they battled. They got them to 3rd and 16, and they ran a little flood concepts into their boundary there, and they got a really good set of receivers, and the receiver makes a really good play on the sideline. We fall down. Our deep player falls down there trying to come back for the ball, and then they put it right on the money. I think that was to Weiss over on our sideline.
Yeah.
I mean, he hits one foot in and the other one hits out. But it was the right call. And he's got good, tough, tight coverage, and they made some plays. And I thought, overall, obviously turnovers. They scored 21-7 off of turnovers.
21-7. Yeah.
And that's always, that's nothing. Impacts a game like turnovers. And so there's that. But I thought in the second half they didn't do a whole lot, but they were better in the second half, and they had a couple of drives where they had some balance, and we didn't quite punch the gaps as well consistently. And then they hit a couple of runs on us on 3rd down and possessed the ball, and did a nice job just on a couple of drives, managing, having good game control on a few drives. But when it's all said and done, Billy, we had an excellent drive by the offense there, and a little throwback to
the 75-yard drive.
Yeah, great drive.
Yeah. Oh,
man,
what
a great drive to go tie it up, and there was still enough time. We had considered if it was under 2 minutes, in that situation to go for 2. But there were still, several minutes in that situation, so we go for 1 there, and then somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody had a great hit, to force that ball on the ground, and Billy scoops it, scores it, and just like that, it was almost like Sooner magic. And, but it just wasn't meant to be tonight, and I hate that for our guys. But I'd love to be in that situation, 10 out of 10, where they've got to go, 75 yards to have to score in the way the defense had really played overall in the night, and really, in many games this year, and they made a few plays, and then of course we come back and we fumble the ball, we hold it a little bit long, and I got to go see it. I don't know everything that happened, but
they're late with Jackson fumbling.
Yeah, they fumble.
Well, let me ask you, Coach. There wasn't rain, but it looked like it was spit. It had spit a little bit, and was it wet at all?
I don't know. I don't know,
because they let the ball down some, and Oklahoma fumbled 6 times and lost 4 of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We got to do a better job of taking care of the ball, keeping 2 hands on it. And
21-7 is just that's too much to overcome.
Yeah, and you certainly wish it didn't have to come down to that. But we had our opportunities to overcome that. That's the most disappointing. And just again, it's not the players. We just got to do a better job. And sometimes they make some good plays, and like I said, we fall down and they hit it on the sideline, and then we got good tight coverage, and they throw it from one hash all the way to the other, and he makes a great throw. Pine does, and Theo, what a great catch that was. There was no other grass. He got exactly where he needed to be. Great job by them, and hate that for our guys. Danny Stutzman, so many of our guys, man, they just played their guts out. They really did. Danny had 19 tackles, career high, and
Billy had just a phenomenal play.
Deep one down the middle.
On the sideline though, getting the tackle on Burden.
Yeah,
right.
Great job.
Yeah,
and they threw one down the middle. It was just one-on-one, and he rips that one out. Would have been a big play there for a touchdown.
That was Burden also, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And so many guys, man, they risk it all, put everything they had into it, and I'm thankful for them. And like I said, I'm just hurt that, sometimes life ain't fair. Sometimes, again, we got to do a better job as a staff at helping them find a way to get a stop, to protect the ball, I just hate to blame it on football, and they make some good plays, and that happened. That was all part of it too. We would love to have done something to help our guys. The kicking game was good. We had the muff. We held them to a field goal on that one, but
had the muff. But you had what a terrific Schmidt's 56-yarder.
Yeah, right before half, and the offense does a nice job on 2 plays there to get him. I think 6 seconds. We had one play,
right,
and I think we hit Burks over the middle, and then we called a quick timeout, and with 1 second he nailed it, and they help us go up 9-3 there at halftime, and again we were in a great rhythm defensively, going in at half, and then we came out the second half and I think we forced a punt right away. They 3 and out, and we got back into a rhythm, and then they had a 12-play 60-yard drive, and that was one of those that they just kind of had some balance in there, but that was a touchdown, and then we had a 5-play drive that goes for a punt, and then we had a short field there. They go 9 plays, 30 yards after the 4th down, attempt that fell short there. That really, again, felt that we were in a good call. We don't make the right cut based on what they were doing. They did exactly what we thought that they would do.
And the last thing that you want to say, really, because you don't want it's not an excuse making, it's lack of execution on that particular play. I know that was brought up in the post-game press conference.
Yeah. So again, but we did, again, like I said, even after that, we fought our way back and took the lead, and I got to find a way to win the game there and shut them out.
We'll take a break. We'll take a break right now. When we come back, we will go to first half highlights, and we will do that right after this.
Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics. Welcome back to Sooner Football with Brent Venables from the Mathis Home Studio.
There's the snap. It's a handoff. Tatum up the middle. Good run, 30. Blast into the 33-yard line. Now Robinson in motion. Snap. Running straight ahead himself. Jackson Arnold has the first down. 1. Just got the snap off. Back to pass. They bring 5. Flush left. Arnold dropped the football and dives back on top of it at the 25-yard line. He stops and comes back near side. It's a handoff to Noel over the right side. Wrapped up after a gain of 2, maybe 3 from the 34. Pine has it.
Nice.
Hands it off right side and smothered. Noel smothered immediately for a loss. R. Mason Thomas.
And that play before, Teddy, Caden Green, a little excess after the play, and R. Mason Thomas flew right by him.
In a pistol, back to pass. Pine will swing it out to the back. He's hit immediately and dropped. It's another loss. Split backs. Arnold. He will keep it himself this time. Has a cut 40, 45, first down, dives forward, and the ball popped out. Scramble at midfield. Missouri says they have the football, and they do. And now Roberts in motion. Pine to throw.
That's Burden
Swings
back
it. That's
there.
Burden that was in the backfield. He's met behind the line of scrimmage and tackled for a loss. And the ball popped out forward. Man in motion left to right. That's Blood. Handoff running right. Noel to the 40. Jumped on and slammed down by Caden Woolard. There's the snap. Pine, four-man rush. Back to pass. Can't find anybody. He'll try to run. Be a chase from behind, and they got him down. Haven't seen a catch for either one of them yet. It is a inside pitch. Tatum has the first down across the 30.
The defensive end comes upfield.
Tempo snap. Back to pass on first down. Quickly across the middle. It's a catch. Brennan Thompson's got it. 2nd and 6. Arnold rolls right. Looking to throw again. Still looking. Now throws late. Farouk's got it, and he steps out of bounds. Backs his way out of bounds. It takes 4 snaps every time. It's a fake. Elzinga lobs late. Caught. Bauer sharp 40. 35, 30. Right down the middle of the field. He leaps the guy at the 15, and he's down to the 10. Wow! Luke Elzinga. He faked the punt, lobbed the pass to Sharp, who then hurdled a man at the 15-yard line, and the Sooners have it 1st and goal.
Wow. That is an impressive fake punt. To pull that off and not have anyone illegally downfield is really nice. That was, and the timing of it is perfect because Missouri, you feel like you've kind of settled into the game a little bit. You know, the pace is back and forth. And
that is the end of the first quarter.
Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Good times, great rewards. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com. Mathis Home, official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics. Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics.
Snap back, hold down. Kick is away, plenty of distance, and it is good. Zach Schmidt 5 for 5, and the Sooners strike first here in Columbia. And another handoff to Roberts. Running right, hit at the 36, backs his way to the 38. I think they'll give him 3. Carroll offset this time. Man in motion right to left. They're going to fake the pitch. Pine runs it himself and didn't get there. Play clock at 3, at 2. Now they snap it. It's a handoff sweep to Burden. He escapes
Billy.
One man. Chase Billy got him out of bounds. Billy. He knocked him into the Sooner bench, shy of the first down marker. And the Sooners have turned him over on downs.
what a play. Billy Bowman come from that safety spot, tried to lull us to sleep like the whole we're not going to snap it, and then they hand it to Luther Burden on the jet sweep, and a good job by Deshaun McCullough making him bubble, and Billy Bowman come from that middle safety spot, gets a massive hit.
Man in motion right to left. It is a handoff. Tatum runs right. No, it's a keeper. Excuse me. A throw out to Farouk on the edge. Good fake.
Just good job fighting for extra yardage.
2nd and 6. Arnold runs it himself right side. All kinds of room. 30, 25, out of bounds at the 20, and he's inside the red zone. 8:45 to go till halftime. Arnold looks right, throws right. It's caught, hit immediately. Burks caught it. First catch of the night for him to double the Sooners' lead. Snap back. Hold is down. Kick is away. And once again, he got it. Zach Schmidt, money 6 for 6 on the year, 2 for 2 tonight. Maybe Mizzou will try what they just did. But no, it's a kick. Bauer got it off. High hanger. Fair catch called for by Bowen. And he's got it. Dropped it. Loose on the field. Scramble for it. There's a pile up on the far sideline. Oh, it's a massive humanity over there. And this is just a good old-fashioned wrestling match. Peyton Bowen muffed the punt. He tried to get back on top of it. No indication yet from anybody. Now Missouri says they've got the football. Oh, boy, they do. Tight end in motion left to right. Pine has it. Hands it off. Noel running
Nice.
right. And he's thrown down for a loss. Deshaun McCullough all over it back at the 12.
Makes a good flush tackle there on the jet sweep.
Pine now ready for it. He's got it. He's going to throw. Now he'll run it himself. Angles to the right. Met at the 10. Hit from behind. Boy, how did he hang on to the football? Pine surveys the defense. Now takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking left. Under pressure. Looking right. Rolling right. Looking end zone. Throws end zone. He threw it away. He threw it over everybody's head out of bounds. He's 15 of 23. Just a 25-yarder here from a tough angle, but he makes it. 4 wides on 3rd and 10. Pine's going to hand it off to Carroll.
Nice.
Met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a yard. Robert Spears Jennings the tackle. OU's got the other 10 guys all at the line of scrimmage. They're coming after it. Snap back and the punt is away. Bowen up, no fair catch. Takes it at the 21. Runs right, cuts it up 25 to the 30. Grabbed by the shirt tail, got away. Now he's sideways to the 34-yard line and stopped there. Jackson awaiting the snap. He's got it. Looks left, throws across the middle. Caught by Burks at the 40. Spins down to the 38. Timeout. Snap good. Hold down. Kick is away. That's got the distance, and it is good. He got it. Bam! Zach Schmidt from 56 to end the half, and he's being mobbed by his teammates at midfield. What a moment for that kid. Zach Schmidt makes it 9-3 OU into the locker room.
The pride of Bishop McGinnis Catholic High School.
9-3 OU at halftime.
Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics. This segment is brought to you by Community Coffee, family-owned Community Coffee, the official brewed coffee of OU Athletics. Taste the difference family makes.
Here's a look at today's halftime statistics. And, Coach, this is an unusual set of statistics, but certainly defensively, you were all over them. Held them to 88 yards?
Yeah, really played outstanding in the first half, and really, again, our guys were physical. We tackled well on the perimeter. We did a good job of staying on top of things that they were doing, and really, again, had a great rhythm. I think they were punt, turnover on downs, punt. Made a field goal, short field after the muff. They went 5 plays for 20 yards and had to kick a field goal there. And then had a 9-play, I think 24-yard drive was the longest drive they had in the first half. And they punted again on that. And then they opened again the second half with they got the ball and we went 3 and out. It took about a minute off the clock is it.
I mean, hold the team to 88 yards. That is pretty stout. 11 of 19, I believe that was a big number that Missouri had on third downs.
Yeah, third downs in the first half for them. They're not very good. In the second half, I think they were 7 out of 9.
Right.
And it's a recipe to not stop them. Yeah. And again, just real unfortunate there that. They had a couple of drives there that, that happened on. I think the 12-play drive that went for 60 yards. They did a really good job of just mixing it and doing some things where they broke some tendencies situationally as well. They did a nice job there. And then, again, as we already said, that last touchdown drive, they converted that 3rd and 16. Real killer. Love to have that play back and put our guys in maybe a different situation, maybe speed it up a little bit.
Xavier Robinson came on and really, can't say dominated, but he sure did his part and hadn't done much to that point. But you've been high on him all along. True freshman.
No doubt. Played really strong late, and when they were a little bit gassed, he ran through trash, broke tackles, hit it downhill, and really, again, did a nice job with some of his cuts, setting blocks up and just playing downhill. And there were several different run styles, or run calls rather. They weren't all the same, but it looked like the same result, and he had a lot of success there late.
All right. Let's go to second half highlights. After that, we will come back and talk about more of the game and see those statistics. But let's go to a wild second half in which 41 points were scored.
Overload to the right here. Pine rolling right. Looking to throw. Backpedaling. Throws, and he threw it away. He's got it. Going to hand it off to Noel. Cuts it up across the 25. Slung down hard by Kip Lewis. There's the snap. Sooners bring 5. Pine looks left, throws left. Hit as he throws. Incomplete from the 40. Snap. It is a handoff to Tatum, and he's folded backwards in the backfield for a loss. Early third quarter. Pistol formation. Fake handoff. Rolling right. Pine looking to throw. Being wrapped up as he chunks it, and it's caught by Norfleet. Pine sends Burden in motion. Takes the football. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Under pressure. Smash. Got it off. It's caught by Burden on the wing, and he's got the first down to the 10-yard line. Pine awaits the snap. He's got it. It is a handoff to Carroll right up the middle, and he's crushed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. He's got the football. He hands it off, and again the ball's loose. There's a pile up. A Stutzman hit Pine, or Stutzman hit Carroll. Pine, I think, recovered the fumble. Running back out of the backfield. They're going to sling it to him. Caught by Weiss at the 15. Cuts to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown. Theo Weiss, the former Sooner. Burden in motion. Handoff goes to Roberts. Stacked up at the line. Is able to break through to the 20. So he got 3 out of that. 3rd and 7. Trips right. Overload right. Pine rolling right. Looking. He'll step up, try to run, and he's folded down. 10-9 Missouri here in Columbia.
Thank you to our cornerstone television partners, OU Health, OG&E, Fowler Auto Group, and Coca-Cola. Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics.
To each side of Jackson Arnold, back to pass. Looks right, throws across the middle, caught by Burks, first down, 25, fumble, and it's picked up by Missouri. Deion Burks caught it, had the first down, but coughed it up.
The defender covering him grabs him by kind of both arms as he's tackling from behind, and then he takes a shot on the football.
4 wide receivers left, back is Roberts. It is a fake handoff. Pine looking to throw, running for his life, and he's caught from behind, shy of the line of scrimmage by Jaden Jackson. Great hustle for the big man. Stops, goes back to the right. Pine looking to throw, under pressure, throws end zone, wide open, touchdown. It's the tight end Norfleet in the back of the end zone. Snap back, kick is away, and it is through.
He missed it. He missed it.
Robinson at running back from the 25. Arnold, handoff Robinson, bounces left, has room, 30, still on his feet, 35, and he's got the first down. Tempo snap, handoff Robinson again, more room to the 40, cuts it up, pushing the pile to the 43 or 44. Robinson goes in motion. Arnold will run it himself, looking for a hole. He's got the first down to the 45, not much more. Arnold claps his hands, takes the football, hands to Robinson, runs left, 45, dragging a defender out to the 50. There's that play again. He got 6. They send him in motion. Throws it out to him. Caught. Turns it up 50. Stumbles to the 45. He's got the first down. First 3rd down pickup for OU since the first quarter of this game. Handoff Robinson. Veers left. 40. On his way to the 35. He crashes into 2 more Tigers. Xavier Robinson. True freshman. Shining here in the 4th quarter. Sharp in motion. Snap. It is a handoff. Robinson bounces left. He's got the first down to the 30. Still on his feet. Stumbling to the 25. He almost broke it. Tatum in motion. Snap. They hand it to Tatum. He throws back to Arnold. Caught it. 20, 15. Jackson Arnold cuts at the 5. Touchdown! Taylor Tatum the pass. Jackson Arnold the catch. 18-yard touchdown. And the Sooners are an extra point away from tying it in Columbia.
How about that? Just hands it to him on the jet sweep, and he throws it back. And was it Howland that came back and got just a little chip shot on the one defender that was out there in position to make a play? Awesome play. That was
what a call.
That was a great call.
Snap back, hold down, kick is away, and it is good. And we are tied. Now Burden in motion. Handoff Roberts, met at the line. Omosigo, ball's loose, picked up. It's Billy. Billy down the sidelines. Billy Bowman into the end zone. House it. Billy Bowman, scoop and score. Oh, mama. The ball squirted out of the pile, out of the hands of Jamal Roberts. And Billy Bowman, like he's done his entire career, was there to make the big play. And the Sooners lead it.
Well, it's the same play. They take it over that left side. This time Omosigo is there, and I don't know if someone punched at it. I don't know how that ball came flying out of there, but Billy Bowman right there, it's a shock that it's taken Billy this long in the season to score a touchdown.
And with 2 minutes to play, Oklahoma leads it in Columbia, Missouri, 23-16. 11 of 21 passing today is going to throw on first down. Slant pattern, right side, caught by Theo Weiss at the 40. Spinning his way to midfield. He's all the way into Sooner territory. Pine has it. Gonna throw.
Nice.
Steps up. He's surrounded. Mason Thomas, the closer. His 7th sack of the season. The 6th in the 4th quarter. Back at the 43.
Well, he just ran that corner right there, right around that tackle. I mean, it's hard to keep it that tight on an edge rush, and he dipped it and got right back up to Pine, who was already stepping up in the pocket. It's not like he stayed deep. What a play.
Pine, 3-man rush. Now they add a 4th. Looking, deep shot, looking for Burton. He's open, and he caught it. And he's out of bounds around the 10. Pine has it. Looks to throw. He throws end zone, far right side. It is caught. Wow. Touchdown. Theo Weiss over Eli Bowen. 2 seconds. 2nd and 5. Arnold to throw. Has time. Steps up. Now he's being chased. Ball's loose. Fumble. Missouri's got it. And they're going to score the other way. Oh, no. Jackson Arnold hit. Dropped the football. Zion Young picked it up and took it in for the touchdown. 30 seconds to go. Arnold back to pass. Looking left. Throws across the middle. Caught. Burks at the 30. Oh, takes a shot. That's got to be targeted. And he's down on the turf. I don't see a flag anywhere. Here comes the medical team. As Deion Burks was absolutely obliterated at the 30-yard line. Boy, I got to tell you, I am stunned that we're not looking at this again. There's 8 seconds left of more concern from the 30. Arnold looking left. Steps up. Now he'll run it. This will be the last play of the game. 40, 45, 50.
Good down.
45-yard line. Pitches it out. That's Sharp at the 40. 35. Pitches it back to Arnold, but he threw it by him, and it rumbles out of bounds. And the game is over. A wild 4th quarter goes back and forth. And Missouri makes the final big play. A scoop and score by Zion Young is the difference in this one. And our final score tonight in Columbia, it's Missouri 30 and Oklahoma 23.
Here's this week's final stats brought to you by Dos Equis, official import beer of OU Athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Here are the final statistics. Ended up yardage almost the same. You can look at all the numbers you want, but comes back to turnovers. It seems like that's where the conversation ends after so many games.
Yeah. And again, and that's real. Again, that was, a real factor. And obviously, again, they were 3 out of 5 on 3rd downs in the 3rd quarter and 4 out of 4 on 3rd downs in the 4th quarter. And when we had opportunities to get a stop and we couldn't when we needed to, and try to overcome those, those turnovers, and again keep them from, tying the game up there, which is what you want, and again, that's on us as a staff. Just got to do a better job, finding ways to get them off the field.
Let me ask you about Jackson Arnold, because he did some really good things. He once again put the ball on the turf for you. Discuss his game and where you think you are there.
Yeah, again, those turnovers are unfortunate, but I thought he was, many times he did a nice job tonight. Everybody around him's got to play well as well, and got to take the opportunities that are there. And again, at the end,
protection was an issue. I know you said you thought overall, from what you're just eyeballing at the line did fine, but they were around his face quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I mean the pocket collapse. They're really good, defense, and one of the best in college football. On 3rd down, top 5 in the country. I think giving up just around 17 points a game on the season. So had played really well, and but I thought Jackson did made good decisions. Again, there was maybe a couple plays in the first half that were certainly there that we got to make, and but other than that, and a couple of those turnovers there, those were costly. And there's lots of plays there that that didn't have anything to do with Jackson, and the fumbles that we can do a better job of as well.
All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will be talking about the schedule ahead. There will be an idle week, and then on to Alabama and LSU. We'll get into that and more right after this. Stay with us.
Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics. It's time now for this week's Player of the Game, presented by Groundworks, preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners.
Goes Burton. It's a handoff again to Carroll over the right side. Danny Stutzman there to greet him, as was Jaden Jackson on the extra point. Pine, handoff Carroll, hit at the line of scrimmage, able to fall forward for a couple. It was Stutzman and Woolard on the stop. He's got the football, he hands it off, and again the ball's loose. There's a pile up as Stutzman hit Stutzman hit Carroll. Pine, I think, recovered the fumble. Full honest and fair, this is what drives us. Handoff up the middle to Noel. Stutzman makes his 17th tackle of the night. Carroll, the running back, they'll hand it to him. Runs left, met at the line of scrimmage, stood up, pushed back, might have lost half a yard.
Sooner postgame show, we're joined by Joe John Finley. Heartbreaking 30-23 loss for the Sooners. Joe John, what was the message to the team for you afterwards in your offense?
Man, just proud of the way they fought. They kept fighting until the very end. Obviously, it didn't turn out how we wanted, man. Just, everybody knows it, but you got to take care of the football. And it starts with coaching, starts with me, and I got to do a better job of making sure we get that done.
Rough night for Jackson Arnold. How do you make sure that he doesn't get too down on himself with 2 games left to go, and you got to win one of them to go to a bowl game?
Yep. Same thing, man. You got to take the same approach you take every single week, man. You go out and you get better. Every single rep, every single meeting, every single chance you get, you got to go out and you got to get better. And that's the approach I'm going to take. I know that's the approach he's going to take, and our entire team's going to do that. We're going to fight till we can't fight anymore.
How about what you were able to find with Xavier Robinson tonight?
Yeah, he's done a great job, man. I was excited to see him in this game, and he didn't disappoint, man. He runs hard, he runs physical, took care of the ball, and provided us with a spark there on that last drive. Was happy to see him do that.
You were able to get Deion Burks and Jalil Farouk back for not a ton of snaps, but they were out there quite a bit. Just moving forward, what can those 2 guys being back do for this offense?
And it just provides some explosiveness. You know what I mean? They obviously 2 very talented players with a lot of experience, and got to find ways to get them the ball in space, and they got to get their legs back underneath them too. So it's kind of you don't want to wear them out, because they're going to wear out quick in the game. But got to find our spots to get them the ball, and I got to do a good job of that.
A week, unfortunately, to let it linger with the bye week. What's kind of the key over this next week?
Ball security. You know what I mean? We've got to take care of the ball, and we've got to continue to get better in everything we do. Got to run the ball. We got to find a way to beat man coverage, and just find ways to get better in everything that we do. If you look at anything else, then you're looking at the wrong thing. It's one day at a time, one rep at a time, one meeting at a time, and get better and fight for your brothers and fight for each other.
Thanks, Joe John.
Absolutely.
All right, let's shift to the defensive side of the football. Zach Alley with us. Again, the heartbreak of a loss, but overall, how'd you feel that defense performed tonight?
First half we were amazing, and I thought our guys were locked in. They were bought into the plan, and second half we just let up a little bit too much on the ground, and had a chance to win the game on defense at the end, and corner falls down on 3rd and 16, and they get a 50-yard bomb over top of us, and just disappointing right there, and I got to put us in a better position to win.
We've talked about Danny Stutzman a lot this season. Another incredibly productive game from him, I believe, credited with 19 tackles. Just what'd you see from your senior captain tonight?
Just relentless effort, just execution of what we were trying to do, and stopping the run. And Danny's just an animal. Doesn't come off the field, and does everything you need from him, and just couldn't say enough good things. How proud I am of him.
Overall, you guys, again, did a good job stopping the run. What's been the key to that all season long?
Yeah, I think, our guys are they're bought into that being the mindset that we're not going to let guys run the ball on us. And, we want to hold them to, less than 3 yards of carry overall. I think we did that today. And, just trying to create that mindset that we've got to be dominant every single play. And the easiest thing for them to do is turn around, hand it off, and run up the A-gap. So we've got to stop that first and foremost.
All the losses hurt. and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but this one hurts particularly badly. How do you make sure that not only the guys on your defense stay together, but how do you make sure this football team stays together with 2 more opportunities to go get bowl eligible?
Yeah, I think we sell them on that, the ability to get to a bowl game and get to spend another month together, and be a part of Team 130 for another couple of weeks, and to do something that shocked the world, nobody believes we can do, and that'll be the energizing force, I'm sure. With Alabama coming here next week, our guys will be fired up to play. I have no doubt about that, and we'll give it everything we got.
And if there's one final thought, this team never lacks belief. They never seem like they're really out of it, do they?
Never. I mean, I thought our guys, man, we were coming down the end, and we had to have it. We get a strip sack or a strip fumble, touchdown, and then, offense goes down afterward and gives us a chance to score. And just you can see the fight in the guys, and they never quit, and I'm proud of them.
Thanks, Zach.
Thank you, guys.
Zach Alley, defensive coordinator. Tough one for the Sooners tonight. All right, guys. Billy Bowman joins us. Obviously heartbreak, but let's talk about a moment of happiness. You saw the ball squirt out. Take me through what you saw and how it played out.
Yeah, honestly, it took me a minute to realize that the ball was just rolling on the ground by itself, because nobody was making it a big deal or anything. It was like 2-3 seconds. The ball was just kind of rolling, and then, like I've said before, good things happen when you run to the ball.
I like to think elite players bring the best out of each other, and watching you and Luther Burden in your matchups tonight was a lot of fun for me. What was that like for you?
Like you said, I feel like it brings the best out of people. But it was actually it was a great battle, a great opportunity, to go against him and my former teammate Theo Weiss. It was it's always fun playing against better competition. Because they're gonna bring it too, and so you got to bring it yourself. It was good competition.
2 more opportunities to get bowl eligible. How do you keep this thing together?
Yeah, it's just it all starts with a mindset, and it comes from our head coach and this university and this culture. I feel like when these are our last 2 games, but we're not going to take them slight. We're fighting for bowl eligibility, like you said, and I know a lot of the older guys and seniors and stuff. This is our last 2 games in college, so we got to make them count. I think it's good that we have a bye week this upcoming week. Refresh, reset the mind, reset the body, and get back to work.
Thanks, Billy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tough one tonight for the Sooners as they fall 30-23. But the good news was that Jalil Farouk was back. How did it feel out there for you tonight, man?
Man, it felt amazing to be back out there with my brothers, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. Dealt with a lot of depression, not being able to be on the field with my brothers battling. So just felt good to be back out there, even though we took the loss, man. I was proud of my brothers, man. We played hard, gave it all.
I can only imagine how good it felt to be back out on the field, but how did it feel being back out there making plays, man?
The joy of catching the ball, you feel me? It never gets old, you know what I'm saying? So it felt amazing, man, being back out there. Man, I can't even describe the feeling. I mean, I'm bittersweet right now because we took a loss, but I was hyped up, super hyped up to be back out there, man.
In today's college football, it's so different because there's so many guys that you played with. But you were in the room with Theo Weiss. So how, cool, odd, unique was that tonight?
You feel me? It was pretty cool, man. He had a great game today. Theo was one of them guys that when I came in, he was like a big brother to me. So it's always much love for Theo, man. I always support his stock, and he always ball out. So he had a great game today. Salute to him, and I hope he enjoys the win, for sure.
There's an interesting relationship between a quarterback and his wide receivers, and with how things went for Jackson tonight, I have to imagine that he's taking this one pretty hard. How do you make sure that he doesn't get too down on himself and you guys show him the belief you have him in?
Jackson's a great guy, man. He got big shoulders. We have a receiving room. We had a lot of older guys in the room that builds him up 24/7, make sure he has the confidence to, have tunnel vision, let things go. Short-term memory, get back out there and, get back to the drawing board and get ready to ball for next week. That's all we can do. We got to prepare for the bowl game.
Great to have him back, Jalil Farouk. He was money tonight. I was hoping he'd have a chance to try to kick a game winner. Zach Schmidt in the house. First, let's go 56-yard at the end of the first half. That was pretty pure. How'd that feel?
It was awesome. Over the career, I've never actually had a 50-yard go in for me. So I've always kind of been hoping in the back of my mind that I could get another chance. And I knew when I got that chance I was going to bury it. Going out there, I had confidence in myself. I trusted in my preparation technique, which is something that I've been working on a lot this year. I think the past couple of years I've been worrying too much about placing the ball between the uprights and not trusting my technique. But this year I've done a great job, I think, about just trusting in myself and trusting in everything I do all week and just kind of swinging for the fences and just letting the ball go where it's supposed to go.
Way to keep battling, man. Appreciate
you. Thank you guys so much.
Zach Schmidt.
Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Big appetite, bigger savings. Download and save today. Flogistics, the oil industry's leader in vapor recovery and production optimization. Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Sooner Football with Brent Venables is brought to you by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics.
Here's a look at the upcoming schedule presented by Mathis Home, the official furniture sponsor of OU Athletics. Sooners will have a bye week this week before hosting Alabama on the 23rd and finishing the regular season at LSU, which brings us to this week's scouting report brought to you by Riverwind Casino. Good times, great rewards. The 11th-ranked Crimson Tide played number 16 LSU on the road, and they got all over them. And they will be rolling in after they took care of Missouri 34-0. Coach, you got Bama headed your way. It is relentless in the SEC.
Yeah, great challenge for us, obviously. But we'll put our time on our bye week here and just trying to get better and do a little better job taking care of the football. That's the number one, thing that we've got to do a better job of and figure out a way to try to win it our next game. And again, like I said, be a great challenge, but getting these guys back, hopefully you get Javonte back as well, and we'll see about Dion. Took a great shot. Found out his parents' home was burned down here tonight as well. Just real tragic, but so our prayers are out to him and his family, and but again, we've got great leadership. Our guys will they'll keep fighting. That's one thing I've got certain. I'm not certain on a whole lot of things, but I'm certain about that.
Oh, there's no lack of energy.
Yeah.
Absolutely, from an effort standpoint. Back to Dion. He gave you everything you had. Was the play? It was a bam play, and they didn't. It was when he got hurt.
Yeah.
They didn't call targeting. Any thoughts on that?
No, they said they checked it and said it wasn't targeting, and it was a great hit. It was a great shot, and it was loud, but great timing by the defensive back to get that loose there. And unfortunate that he was hurt on the play.
You had a lot of guys playing a little bit nicked up, playing through some pain, and then did you sustain anything significantly, Coach?
I mean, other than Dion was the only thing, and we got Jalil on a snap count, and thought again he did a great job and coming in, getting back healthy to try to help us win.
Coach, good effort.
Yeah.
Good man. Thank you very much, and enjoy the bye week and get after Bama.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
And, folks, we will see you at that time. I'm Dean Blevins for head coach Brent Venables. We'll see you after Oklahoma hosting Alabama.